every day of your life. Wrong hills climb with assurance stand.
Welcome the rock band all the way from Tel Aviv, Israel, which is Fryday Band. And we are so excited to have you on World Exposure with Cher Dial. Now, Shai, I know you've been a friend to our show for a couple years, and we are now going into our third season. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about how the band formed and introduce yourselves and what instruments you play.
Okay, so first of all, I'm Shai, I'm the vocalist and the guitar player. This is Dan, he's a guitar player as well. This is Pavel, he plays bass. This is Noam, he plays drums.
Right.
We've been together, this group, we've been together I think for a year and a half, me, Dan and Noam. And Pavel joined us around 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
It all started a long time ago when I was thinking about myself and what I want to do with my music, because it's very hard to form an actual band that does it all together, because it seems that everybody want to do it themselves. So
Is it hard to get a band together with the same music interest in your country?
So I decided I want to go to record my music. So I met a few people, and just after 3 or 4 months, I think, we were ready to go record it in the studio. Wait. I met a few guys out of a cover band that I was playing with, and the drummer and the bass player, and we worked for 3 or 4 months, and we were ready to go record it. So we booked a studio, and we did it, and we made a few shows with that band, and then they wanted to do something else, you know. So I had to regroup everything.
Oh, I see, because they wanted to do something else.
Just circles of people, and somehow these guys.
So it's like third circle.
Something like
He
that.
found us on the street and
When I came, when I met Shai, and we started to play.
Basically, when I met Dan, it all started.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, but still, when we're trying to take all the songs and put them together again, we had like another 2 bass player and 1 drummer. So basically, we changed like 6-7 people in the band.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself the type of music you play rock and roll? How do you describe your music?
yeah, rock and
We
roll.
play rock, you know. You can
Yeah.
describe it.
I think the attitude is rock and roll, but we not specifically play rock and roll, right?
You can say it's alternative. You can say it's stoner. You can say it's grunge. You can say it's so many stuff. but
Right.
basically it's rock and roll. It's guitars and bass and drums and vocals. So,
Exactly. I think
So-
you're I'm not comparing you to anybody, but I think your sounds a little bit like Creed.
Could be.
You know,
Praise the Lord.
Yeah,
you like that?
It was a Catholic
It's
or whatever.
because- it's because Polka is a Pearl Jam fan, so
Yeah, probably. Pearl Jam fans sounds like.
Oh, and Pearl Jam, yeah, exactly. Well, how hard is it for you to get airplay there in Tel Aviv? Do you get to? I know you did some TV shows. You can tell us about that, maybe.
Yeah, we had an interview or like a special. I don't know how to call it. It was like 40 minutes or 45 minutes. An interview, and they played
And
they let
performance.
us play. It was like a show that have a studio and you play live all the songs.
How did you get
And
that?
actually-
How did you get that job?
It actually was surreal. I was in the time. I was in the military. It was the war, the last war we had, and I met some guy. I gave him my CD. He said, "Hey man, I know this producer from a 9 channel and TV," and I talked to him.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's it. It's history. So really got lucky, like.
So it's good
Yeah.
we have wars.
Yeah, really?
No, it's not good.
Yeah, we spread the music around, right?
Ah.
That's crazy.
Stay put, more to come. World Exposure with Share Dial. We'll be right back. Robert W. Morgan here at the place where makeup junkies unite, Midwest Makeup Supply. And I'm here with owner Corey DeBay. Corey, what makes Midwest Makeup Supply so special?
Everything. We offer professional cosmetics, everything from daily wear to special effects. We also offer makeup services, including applications and lessons and consultations. We offer makeup applications for bridal, girls' night out, special events, Halloween, you name it.
Hey Corey, I hear that you offer customized lip colors.
Yes, we do. We offer custom blended lipsticks and lip glosses. Say your favorite color has been discontinued. As long as we have a little sample of that, we can custom match that color for you. Or, for example, say you had a special event you were going to and you needed a baby blue lipstick made, we can custom make that for you too. Our custom lip products start at $18.
Corey, this shop is truly a gold mine for everyone, is it not?
Yes, it is. We have this gorgeous private room that we do our lessons with everybody, but we also work with our clients who are in various stages of transition, who don't want to be out in front of everybody. We have a little more privacy here for doing lessons, consultations, and applications.
Now Corey, what happens if I need to check out a product before I buy it?
You're in luck because the majority of the products that we have here, you are able to test, touch, and feel and see how they look before you buy them. So all of these here are eyeshadow, blush, powder foundation testers that you can actually see what it's like on your skin before you take it home with you.
We're not kidding when we say Makeup Junkies Unite, because you can get it all here at Midwest Makeup Supply. So come on down and see Corey and the gang today. We're back, and now more World Exposure with Share Dial.
Well, once again, I am here on World Exposure with Share Dial, and we are having a great conversation with the band Fryday from Tel Aviv, Israel. And we were talking about the name. Now, sometimes I see it listed as Project Fryday, and sometimes Fryday Band. Maybe you could tell us the story on exactly what the name is at this point.
Because it was me and other players, so it was a project. Every time it was something else, but now it's a stable core of people, so it's a band, so it doesn't need to be a project anymore.
I see. And it's spelled F-R-Y.
Ah, that's because
You're always
Shai-
right.
Shai is a chef. I'm
Oh,
not a
that's-
chef. I'm
He is a
Look,
chef.
Oh, because you're a chef.
When the whole stuff came up, I was working with the bass player, and we met on a Friday afternoon when we used to play like riffs and put our ideas into the computer. And at the same nights of these days, I was at the fryer stand at the restaurant.
He was frying
French fries.
French fries and chicken wings and everything you can fry and ribs and whatever. So it was Friday, you know, on the day Friday.
Oh,
so,
yeah, right.
So basically, you're frying music and you're frying food
on Friday.
on Friday.
And
so
he was fried from drinking.
it's
I
a
got
fucking
it.
Friday.
And his brain probably was also
Yes.
fried.
Right.
Yeah, my brain is also fried. I used to have a domain called Fried My Brain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the first domain. Now it's Project Friday, I think.
Oh, wow.
You can check out our website, projectfriday.com. You can visit and take a look for yourself.
We got everything there, basically.
Definitely.
But it's funny, still the website is Project Friday, right?
Yeah.
So
What about the writing now? Do you all collectively write, or is it one person that writes most of the music?
Right now we all collectively write.
Yes.
I think so. It's maybe maybe it goes through Dan or me bring a first light
first
of
draft,
an idea,
first riff, and then
and then we bring it, and Noam and Pavel gives whatever they do, and we all mix it and try to put lyrics on it at the end.
Do you record in the studio, or do you self-record your own music?
We used to have a studio of our own. It was a Noam space, and we used to be there all the time and play there a lot. But now we don't have it anymore, and we play in a rehearsal room and we're producing our music. We're recording ourselves, live, and making it better every time. And when we're gonna be ready, we're gonna going into the studio to record a full-length album, hopefully.
Oh, a full-length album.
Maybe an EP. We don't know yet.
Right. To talk about your song Overhead, and it has an equally great video. So who made the video, and do you have the total concept that you come up with, or is it somebody else?
I made the video with a friend. Her name is Tamar Zelig. She is a student for communication, I think. And she had a project to make something visual in a video. It could be whatever she wanted it to be. And she came up to me, and we took this. She chose Overhead, and we just decomposed it, I think.
It's very nice.
And whatever it was supposed to be the meaning, and we came up with the idea of the rope on your eyes. That you don't basically see anything that happening in the real world. You're just living like automatically.
Exactly. Now
And it was free.
And it was for free. Yeah, it was a
that's nice.
it was a full interest project, operation, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's great. Now, let's see. What crazy things do you think have happened to you on stage that you can talk about? Do people get wild at your concerts? What can people expect when they come to a concert?
they can expect a good headbanging. That's what they can
Yeah.
expect.
I don't know.
It's a good show. I think we always give our 100%,
Lots of drinking.
Drinking,
Right.
Head and rock and
partying,
rolling.
music.
We had bras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming up on stage.
Yeah. One tomato. No.
Oh, that's cute. What are you guys like off stage? Are you is there one of you that's like very serious? Is there another one of you that's very clown like, funny like? What are your personalities like?
Pretty boring.
Pretty boring.
Well, it depends, because
I think I'm the clown.
it's
Yeah, no, it's definitely the clown.
What I'm the clown?
And the serious guy. I'm
Are you
both of-
really?
Yeah.
what?
No, when we
Noam
are
is everything.
when we are rehearsing, Noam is the very serious guy. He's like the backbone, and outside is another man. So
Wow.
no,
That's
so more
amazing.
of the time is a clown.
Yeah.
No,
It's
Like
different.
80 clown, 20 serious.
no, but Pavel is the very serious guy.
Well, I think he's working in high tech, so
And Shai is mostly the clown.
Oh, is he really?
Now I'm the clown.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to be the clown someday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Shai, you're always so nice. You know, you're one of my favorite people.
But
You know
I'm
that.
a serious joke.
Yeah, he's the guy who's
Well, maybe before we go, I'd like to know a little bit about your touring. Now, I read where you were going to possibly be going to Germany and Spain. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're working on it. Last year we were supposed to go to Germany to play in Hamburg, and also in the place I forgot the name. I don't remember the name of the city. And also, but this year we're trying to get into Primavera Festival also in Spain. So this is the important thing. So if we're gonna make it into the Primavera, we will try to close also shows in Germany. So we have a little too.
And we will talk to you.
Please. Please. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so excited for your band. I love your music. Are you working on new music right now? You said for a new LP that's going to be 10 songs?
Yeah. You can hear one of the songs, one of the new songs actually live.
Live from the
on
TV
YouTube,
show.
On YouTube.
On
It's
YouTube
called,
or our site.
I
Waterfall.
watched that. Yeah, I watched that. That's a
So
really
this-
cool video. That was exciting for you guys, I'm sure.
You like the
Yeah.
song?
I love it. I really
Yeah?
do. Yeah. I really
Thank
do. I
you.
listened to it and watched it today, so I was really excited for you guys.
Good. We don't.
I always see stuff written, by Shy on his Facebook, but I don't understand the language. But I wish I did. So, okay,
I
well,
don't know how it's called.
Very bad language.
I know. Well, tell the fans where they can find all your music and information on Band Fryday.
Right now, they can find everything on projectfriday.com, or you can just check Project Friday on YouTube, Facebook, and SoundCloud.
Just remember it's with a Y. Friday with a Y.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Friday.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here from Tel Aviv, Israel, Band Friday to
Thank you
World
for
Exposure
hosting.
with Share Dial.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I just continue to wish you more and more success. And what are your dreams for the future for the band?
To come to the United States,
Yeah,
make a tour.
that would be nice.
And spreading our music for
Yeah.
many people.
Sleep in a van for 3 months.
Exactly. That's the way to do it.
Good old hard rock and roll.
Exactly. Thanks, guys, and hey, continue your party there, and have a great night. And I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks, guys. Be careful.
Good time.
Okay, bye. Bye, Shy.
Stay tuned for part 2 of our 2-part special, Rockin' the World with LA Nick, when World Exposure with Share Dial returns.
Hi, I'm John Maravillas, and if you're looking to get fit and improve your health, it's as easy as 3 simple steps. 60% nutrition, 40% working out, and 100% commitment. That's Fit for Life. What makes Fit for Life different? We specialize in getting your metabolism higher, even when you're not working out. Through our scientific and time-tested techniques, we've integrated a 30-minute workout that gives you the benefit of multiple hour sessions. Unlike other fitness studios, we combine strength training to tone, cardio to burn off fat from your stomach and hips, and nutrition planning and consulting to accelerate your results and make them permanent.
Hi, I'm Allison. I took the Fit for Life Challenge and lost 65 pounds.
And I'm Christy. I did too, and I lost 100 pounds.
I back my promise of unparalleled fitness with an unconditional 90-day money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied with your results, you don't pay a dime. Call me today and get fit for life.
What's up, guys? It's LA Nick here. Today we're in the area of Italy they call Motor City. This is where all the Italian motorcycles and cars were built in this whole area of Italy. Right now we're in Pesaro, which is the home of Benelli. Let's check it out. This is actually a 125 two-stroke, and you know, two-strokes are illegal in America today, but they still have them here in Italy. These are all Benelli's two-stroke line. And I don't know if you ever rode a two-stroke, but two-strokes have what they call a power band. So you're just cruising along, all of a sudden it just kicks in by itself. And two-strokes are fun bikes, they're wheelie machines, they love the wheelie. And Benelli tried the two-stroke run in the 70s, and then when America made two-strokes outlawed because of pollution regulations, they dropped it. This is the Quattro. It's a 254 cylinder that came out in 1977. Very futuristic with the tank and the seat all one piece. Got the gauges mounted into the tank. I mean, it was a space machine in that year. I mean, people didn't know what to think. I always thought this bike was kind of cool. It's kind of hokey, but it's kind of cool. I actually, today, I like it better than I did back in the day, but nice bike. Now, at this time of Benelli, Di Mattaso, who's the designer, who designed the Pantera, started designing for Benelli. And he made this generation of motorcycles. These are where I came into the picture. And this particular one right here is an 82. It's, they called it a 304, but it was actually just a 231cc, four-cylinder. And pretty bike, not a lot of power, but it was, it was good for the street. This is where they get into the big ones. This is a 654 Sport. This particular one is in 1982. This was a Di Mattaso bike, designed, and a powerful bike. Could compete with the Honda 550s. Very few came to America. This was my bike, and people don't understand. I rode this bike my whole adult life, from 16 all the way until the year 2000. And this is a 750 six-cylinder, inline six, and 6 separate pipes. People wanted that 6 separate exhausts. Nothing sounds like it. I mean, it doesn't. It's like I call it like, say it's like an outboard boat motor and a Ferrari. Like there's just so many timings going on. It's just, you sound like you're doing 100 miles an hour when you're doing 5. And it's just an awesome sounding bike. Just when I thought I'd seen it all, this guy, Paolo Marcanelli, director of the Benelli Museum, took me to a place that absolutely blew my mind. Paolo took me to a private museum of Giancarlo Mortabelli. Mortabelli started out making machinery for woodworking and growing his company into a worldwide enterprise. All the while, his true passion lied in motorcycles, and so in the back of the factory, he started building bikes.
Now we'll go to Giancarlo Morbidelli.
Mortabelli's bike won the World Grand Prix 4 times, and he now owns a private collection that is the holy grail of motorcycles.
Now, attention.
Check this out. Look at these. Look at this. So this was the first Benelli engine, and it goes all the way up until 61. This is amazing. This is just sickening. I mean, this is a dream world. Holy cow.
What do you think, Nick?
Unbelievable, man. What do you think? It's just unbelievable.
I say you, this is the first museum for bike in Europe.
But this,
why not?
But I didn't expect this.
Why? Because Pesaro was the first for bike. Because in Pesaro there was Benelli, there was Moto B, there was Morbidelli. There was San Venero, there was Molaroni, there was MBA, there was... Okay.
What year are we looking at here? 1912. You're talking a long time ago. Gas-powered headlights. I mean, this is powered by fuel in the tank, which is insane. Spring. So when you go down the road, just bounce. Yeah, you light it with a match. Oh, it's a candle. It's actually a candle going down the stem, and you lit that candle and closed the door. Can you even imagine that? Come on, man.
1904.
Suspension, not much of suspension, but it's got one. A candle headlight. Come on, man.
From France.
And look at the machine in this tank. The machine work in this tank. How the frame goes in the tank. Beautiful, beautiful tank. It's a German Zundap. You don't see Zundaps in America. Very rare. Kind of similar to the BMW motor. I always liked Zundaps. They made some strange bikes. But this was one of my favorites. It's a stamped metal frame, no tube. And I always thought this bike was cool just because it's a stamped frame, all one piece, no tubing. And very rare for that time there to have no tubing. Can you even imagine? Can you even imagine having all this? One man shouldn't own all this. I mean, it's insane. Benelli was building this bike in 41, and then World War II. But this was, come on, this is a modern day bike. In 41, this is crazy. I mean, this is super modern for that era. And radiator, I mean, it was just a super modern bike. So then they were way ahead of everybody else. But then the war broke out. And once the war broke out, this whole area of Italy couldn't make anything. You went to the war effort. So this bike never got made. They only manufactured 4 of them. So this bike could have changed the history of motorcycles and Benelli. I mean, nobody went to water-cooled there. I mean, it didn't happen again, I think, till the 70s. So it was way ahead of its time, and it could have changed the history of Benelli, but it didn't happen because of the war. You always can tell a two-stroke, you see these big chamber exhaust pipes. This gave a power band more rev in the power band. If you don't know bikes and you see this big this little pipe going to a fat pipe, you know it's a two-stroke. This small town of Pesaro, Italy is a treasure trove of Italian motorcycles. There was more motorcycle manufacturers in this one small beach town than any other city in all of Europe. I'm L.A. Nick, and I look forward to showing you the inside story of these motorcycles and the amazing men who built them.